In the last video, we combined the Arduino with the UA4C and tested the TPS input. In this video, we're going to go over the VR and we're going to test the RPM input. This is a distributor. This one specifically is from a VG33. Let's just pull this out and get back in that side. This gear here is connected to the crankshaft, so when it spins this outer and an inner signal. So each time the disc moves and it's a slit, it sends a signal through one of those wires. Now, the SPEEDUINO doesn't have the ability to read this outer signal, which is a 1 degree signal, but it can read this inner signal. The inner disc can be switched out for different ones that are better suited for what the SPEEDUINO needs. You will be provided with these standoff. You have 2 jump points, JP2 and JP3. So if you want the signal to be TSC, you need to jump to the right. If you want it to be direct, you need to jump to the left. We have a SEC and a PRI. That's your RPM 1 and then RPM 2 respectively. Hey, don't try this at home. Okay, so here we have the positive and negative, and that goes to negative, positive here, and then we have RPM 1 negative going to the negative terminal on the battery, and then RPM 1 positive going to the inner wheels output, so the 120 degree signal. Now let's launch Tuner Studio. So we can see we have a fluctuating RPM value, but then once we plug in, we actually apply power to the distributor, we have a 0 RPM value. We're going to navigate to the trigger setup menu in settings, trigger setup. After opening the trigger setting menu, you can set what kind of trigger pattern you're going to use. For our case, we will be using the basic distributor, and you also want to check to see what your trigger edge is, whether it should be rising or falling. It depends on what kind of VR sensor you use. We have a rising one. So it looks like, yeah, we're getting a clear reading from the faster we spin this, the more it goes. In the next video, we'll be planning out and building the wiring harness so we can hook this up to our engine. If you want to see that, check out this video. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.